I'm here to answer to a question asked by youth: how to evangelize to the people of other faith without hurting their sentiments. Now, before I share some few points basing on my experiences of how to share the gospel or evangelize to the people of other faith, I would like to say why it is important to share the gospel with the one who has never heard of it. What if one day you are returning home from work and you saw your mother, your house is burning, and a lot of people are running around trying to help your mother who is stuck inside the house and can't come out of the house? You suddenly realize that there was one particular hole inside your house from where she can come out of the house. And the only way to save her is you need to get inside that hole and take her out of, else she'll be burned inside the house. Now, what will you do? Let your mom be burned inside knowing there is a way out, or you'll help her by going inside the house and save her. I bet, unless you are heartless, you will run inside the house and save your mother. So, evangelism is same as that. Since you know the way of salvation, if you don't tell the way of salvation to your friend or your neighbors, you know their destiny. And therefore, it is very important that we need to share the gospel to people who have never heard the gospel. Now, let us come to the question: how to evangelize people from other faith without hurting their sentiments. To this question, you will find a lot of answer if you look into Google, or you will find a lot of different opinions if you read different books. So I will try to share only two basic points of how to share the gospel to the people from other faith, based on my own experiences and looking at our context. First, through friendship. Through friendship. The best way to share the gospel with the people from other faith is by making friendship with them. Maybe this may not be practically possible if you are on a short-term mission or outreach. But if you are in the university, or if you are looking for opportunities to share in your place, then building relationship is the most effective way to share the gospel. When you build friendship, it is less likely that your friend will resist to hear what you are talking with them, even though if your friend don't accept Jesus immediately. When you become friends, there are ample of opportunity to share the gospel with them. You get the opportunity to pray for them. You get the opportunity to display the character of Christ through your lifestyle. You'll even get the opportunity to be able to invite your friend to church or other related program. It may take a long time, but in this time, you might disciple some of the most passionate Christians in the days to come, which I have experienced in my own life. Second point, know the context and the belief of the particular faith you are planning to evangelize. Some of the best conversation I had with people from other faith was when we discussed about different religious teachings, their beliefs of God, hell, heaven, or even life after death. Having some knowledge about the particular faith usually helps in connecting us more closely with them and make it more easier to have conversations. You ask questions about their belief in respectful way, listen to them, appreciate things that need to be appreciated, and when your turn comes to share about your beliefs, share in a very simple way. Avoid all theological complications because it will just confuse them. Now, some points to be remembered in order to be effective in your evangelism. The first one, share the gospel with love and compassion and not with arrogance to win the debate. As there is a saying, you might win the debate, but you may lose the person. So remember, share with love, not to win the debate. The second point, share because you have the burden for the lost souls and not for media publicity or any other purposes. The third point, don't force yourself to lead them to Christ immediately. You do your part sincerely and let God do his part. Some people may not accept Christ immediately when you share, but after some time, maybe months or even years, they may believe in Christ. Once I remember sharing the gospel with an auto driver in one of the city, keeping the name of the city hold, I shared the gospel with him on our way to my destination. And of course, he didn't accept Christ that moment. But after a month or so, I happened to meet the same auto driver again, and to my surprise, he was already a believer. As 1 Corinthians 15:58 says, whatever we do in the Lord will never go in vain. Our job is to sow the seed and let God grow in His perfect time.